Today we're going to visit one of my favorite places to get some nice tequila, get some good quality food at Mari Chuy's Tequileria. Let's check them out. Here we are at Mari Chuy's Tequileria with the man, the myth, the legend, Chuy. Thank you so much for having us today.
Jorge, thank you. Thank you so much. You know, this thing right here means a lot to me. Why? Because we always do a big drinks, you know, and yourself, always listen to yourself, listen to what you're gonna bring to the community.
Believe,
you know?
Believe.
Yes, believe and have passion, you know, the passion for what we do, you know, and everything can come together. Okay, so thank you for coming to the Mari Chuy's Tequileria Botanas here at Rancharrah in Reno, Nevada. You know, we brought Mexico to Reno, you know, and why Rancharrah? Because Rancharrah has a ranch, Rancharrah has a tequila, and Rancharrah has the horses and the local people.
Yes.
You know?
Good local people. Well, take us around. I was talking a little bit earlier about the Tequila Society, which I remember. Tell us a little bit about the Tequila Society.
You know, the Tequila Society, I brought this idea from Mexico for the business dreamers people. You know, we have nothing but the whole community here, from casinos, from the mayors, from you name it, the whole community is here. And when you come in, the Tequila Society, when you have one of these, like Jorge has his tequila locker, he comes in, he calls, he makes his reservation. It's 100% VIP. And VIP, what means VIP? You come in and you feel welcome like a family. You know, we take care of you with your business. You just tell us what to do. You know, we are here for you guys.
Yep, definitely. No, Tequila Society is very, very special to me. I enjoy tequila, so it was a natural fit. So having said this, give us a tour, because you've got a really beautiful space.
Yes, please. So when people come here, we have the tequila boutique. So we have nothing but the best tequilas in, you know, I'm not gonna say in the world, but I'm gonna say in North Nevada, you know, and every time that we have the tequila tasting, we bring history, because that's what tequila is all about, history, and we bring people from Tequila, Mexico to give us a little bit of knowledge. You know, so as you can see, we are involved with Haragos Nights, the Chamber of Commerce. There is a lot of things going on in Reno that I'm very proud, and I know Jorge is very proud too. Yeah. You know, so this is a little star right here, and then we have the open kitchen. When you guys come in, this is what you guys see. You guys see everything cooking to order. Look at the rice, everything is cooked to. From scratch, you know, from vegetables, from the kitchen, from the farm to the table, you know, and I like to do this because when you have the passion of the kitchen and the restaurant and the bar, this is what happens. We have the steps 1 to 7, every single way how to do the farming on the tequila, how to cook the tequila, how to ferment in the tequila, and how to serve the tequila. So every single step is right here.
What do we have here, Chuy?
Here, this piece of art right here. We have the Mexican calendar and the Mexican eagle. Everything is made with gold and silver, pure, made by our local people here in Reno. And then this piece of beautiful antique furniture, it came from one of the restaurants here in town for 37 years. And I'm the only one that can carry this over.
That's awesome. A lot of history with this piece.
It's a lot of history, that's why it's here.
Yeah.
You know?
So we talked about the Tequila Society, and we've also talked about tequila education. And this area is actually where I've had some personal guests of mine, some private events, talking about this education, and I've had an excellent experience. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Yes, so this area right here is a private VIP area for the tequila and the mezcal experience. When you guys want to bring your businesses, when you're going to bring your family, just let us know, and we'll take care of you guys. And all your information, you can bring your whole history and present it right here in this area right here. You know, we bring nothing but the best history of Mexico and Reno.
Chuy, I'm obviously a fan. Obviously a fan. I don't stop coming. But I'm sure those of you that have not visited, you got to come and check it out. It's an excellent atmosphere for both personal, for business, for date nights. I still got to bring Nadia. She saw the tequila locker, but I got to bring her more often, for sure.
Yeah.
But what I want to know is a little bit more about you. Who's Chuy? Where's Chuy from? Tell us that.
Well, you know, I was born in Michoacán, Mexico, and then raised in León, Guanajuato, and then become a bad boy in Reno, Nevada.
Nice.
You know, and why Reno? When I first came to the States, my brother took me to North Hollywood, LA, and I was very scared. Jorge, you know, in LA, too big.
It's a big city.
Big.
Yeah.
When I first came to Reno, I felt that Reno is my house. When I saw El Dorado working for the Carano family, I felt like I'm at home, you know. And then 33 years after, I decided to open a restaurant with my wife, you know, and bringing something different from Mexico to Reno. You know, something fresh, something from the farm to the table, something that we can enjoy it, you know, because I used to have a saying, you know, when I first opened my first restaurant in Fresh Mex don't use no can openers, no box cutters, and no microwaves. And remember, never trust a skinny chef. Well, that thing went away, you know, because everything is with actions. You know, everything is now, yes, we bring in everything organic, trying to find everything organic, you know, but freshness from the farm to the kitchen to the table. And you can tell, you know, the freshness.
Oh, you definitely can. And speaking of that, when you can tell, so I'm 40 years old now. I turned 40 in March, and I think as I've gotten older, you can it becomes easier to identify the people that are truly passionate about what they do. And when I met you many years ago, and then when I reconnected with you when this restaurant opened, I could tell like that the passion is there. So tell me, like, why this business? Why the restaurant business? Why are you so passionate about this?
Well, you know, and Jorge, you know, as Latinos, my grandma, I want to thank my grandma and my mom. You know, she just taught me just the simple things in life. What is it? Do your bed, take a shower, do your laundry. You know, very simple, and be very humble. You know, humble to help others. You know, and she make big time remarks on that direction. He told me, if you can do these things right here, you're never gonna suffer for anything. And you know what? She was totally right. Even with no English, now we have English. Now we can do our laundry, we can do our meals, we can do this, we can do that, and we can help others. And she's always in my mind. That's why I'm very thankful from my grandmother and my mom.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. And I think family is a big part of your influence.
It's huge.
It really is. And it's interesting that you say that, like, you started this restaurant with your wife, and like you both supported each other, and then look at what it's become. And then I think back when I started in the mortgage industry, very similar. Like my wife had a salary and I'm in a sales job with no guaranteed pay. So we were surviving with her money like 19 years ago. And so I think you're very fortunate that you have family. Just as I am, I'm fortunate to have family that believes in our dreams. Sometimes, you know, they're crazy dreams, but they believe. But
they're crazy, but they're good. You know, because another thing that my grandma used to tell me, I said, you know, if you are happy at home, you're gonna be happy anywhere. 100%. Anywhere that you're doing it, with your friends, with your family, with your wife. If you're happy at home, guarantee you, everything is gonna keep going.
It all connects.
Everything connects.
Nice.
Relationships, and you know, and I'm very proud of you too, Jorge.
Thank you.
You know, because every video that you do, everything is about education. You know, and myself, I'm a big time believer on education is number one. You know, every time that kids they come over and ask me, what kind of advice can you give us? I said, you know, one of the biggest advice for the high school and the college kids, go outside of Reno, go in any other countries in the world, so you can see how good we have it here in the United States.
Sometimes you're around it so much, you think it's normal, but it's special.
It's
like we do have something special here. You're right.
You know, there is so much the other countries, such as Mexico, how much do they have? When I go over there, I'm so scared. Why is scared? Because I don't want to come back. Because all the happiness that they gave me, all the comfortable, you know, how they embrace everything, not just the plate of food, but everything.
Absolutely. No, with that being said, Chuy, so let's talk about the food. So I've got some favorites. I've chosen one, and then maybe you tell us about 2 or 3 more.
Absolutely.
So one of my favorite things that I tried here that was very unique is the el tendedero. El tendedero, and for those of you that don't speak Spanish, el tendedero, back in Mexico, we didn't have washing machines, so then you put up 2 posts in your backyard or in the ceiling, and then a rope connecting the posts, and that's where we hung our underwear to dry.
Yes,
right?
That's right.
And then you brought that tendedero concept into a presentation of food.
Yes.
I thought that was really unique, really delicious.
You know, and that's what I'm talking about, bringing some uniqueness,
Yes.
bringing something different, bringing some memories, you know, to Reno. Why, and the tendedero, why, you know, we brought that in, because I always picture something that I started at the Eldorado with mushroom raviolis, and now the mushroom tacos, porcini mushroom tacos, and then my grandma's memories,
Tendedero.
you know. So every time that I see that, who do you think comes right in my mind?
Yep.
And my happiness,
Family. Yep.
my family,
Absolutely.
you know. And the other thing that we have everything so well. We have the campechana, which is different seafoods, but fresh. And then we have the ribeye tacos, and then we have the fish tacos, and then we have the molcajete. You know, the molcajete, years ago, it was where we make all our homemade salsas,
guacamole,
on, you know, on everything. And then, you know, that's another thing that we're gonna start doing here. The guacamole right on your table. You know, the homemade tortillas. You know, you just get your piece of dough and press and make your tortillas. You know, those things in there is priceless. You know, because there is nothing like it.
Agreed.
You know,
Agreed.
there's nothing like it.
It's special.
Yeah.
Special for sure.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I never tried a molcajete in an oven with chicken, beef, pork, shrimp, and lots of vegetables and lots of flavors. You know, I only picture fresh salsa in the molcajete. Right? But I never thought, you know, I'm gonna have my plate in a molcajete, and everybody comes in, and the first thing that we get, wow, what is that? I said, well, just enjoy it. Enjoy it.
A lot of story.
There's a lot of story in there. And that's my opportunity to come in and tell them about the whole story about the molcajete.
Definitely. Awesome. Well, thank you, Chuy. Well,
thank you.
Let's move on to something really fun, which is tequila. Let's talk about some of
you know what? And that's the reason that we're here, because the tequila is the number one in the history, and then the appetizers. You know, that's what we call it. Mari Chuy's Tequileria y Botanas.
So as a Tequila Society member, here's what you do. You call in, you say, hey, I want to take my wife on a hot date. It's our anniversary, whatever the case may be, and pull out my bottles, and then this is what you walk into. Some nice appetizers, the bottles of your choice, of course. These aren't really shot glasses. Like, what are these called? I don't. What do you call these?
These ones here are more like
nicer.
Yes. And these ones are like for whiskeys and bourbons. And the reason that I love this, because when we pour the tequila, and that's what we're gonna have right now. When we pour the tequila, it gives us a little chance to smell the product. And the same thing that we smell and you taste, that's exactly what you're gonna expect. You know? And but look at this. Nice and darker color, you know, and this is what we do here at Mari Chuy's Tequileria y Botanas.
Awesome. And then for those that don't know, so this is one of the tequilas that now has become one of my favorites, because like many consumers, I assumed that the expensive big bottles were the best tequilas, and no knock, I still like those expensive brands. They're still very good. But then I tried this. Tequila Dame Más. And I was like, wow, this is something I hadn't heard about, but it's so good.
And you know what's the greatest thing about this tequila right here? The history.
Yes.
You know, Rosario, I mean, Mr. Tempo. Oh, you know, I love their passion. Mr. Tempo, I love his passion on the restaurants and the bars. And Rosario on his product.
And then if I recall correctly, I think these bottles, they're hand painted,
They're all hand painted. You know, just imagine when you finish this and you can give this to anybody and they can fill it up with olive oil.
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
You can make a nice flowers when you have a hot day.
Yep.
You can bring it to your girlfriend with nice fresh flowers.
Yep.
You know what? You know,
it's a little piece of art.
Yes.
It really is.
Yes.
It really is. If you look at the designs in the bottles, it's pretty unique. And of course, the contents are even better.
Yes.
So cheers.
So cheers. No lime, please. Every time that you get nothing but the best tequilas,
please
don't use no limes. I know us Mexicans, we try to fix everything with lime.
Yes.
Not here.
Or
okay?
chile.
Or chiles. Okay. So you kiss the orange, you clean your palate, and then kind of savory and smell it. The same flavor, the same everything that you smell, that's what you're gonna taste.
So smooth.
Right?
So smooth. So smooth. And you know what? I think the market has been fooled because everybody thinks that you should be shooting tequila, but that's not what tequila was meant for, right?
And you know what? Talking about history, we have a lot of people that come here and say, I'm scared of tequilas. You know, because I'm scared when I was in high school, I'm scared when I was in college. Well, they were drinking they were drinking the wrong tequilas.
Yeah.
But we bring in nothing but the best.
Yes.
And we are, you know, learning. You know, we're all learning together how to enjoy great tequilas.
Yeah. And I always thought it was really neat how, like, with this, you prepare your palate for the next sampling.
To taste everything.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Chuy, for making time for us. I think we created something new, Tequila Talk here, so we'll probably be doing this more with different types of tequila.
Yeah, you know, and you mentioned it earlier. You know, if you want to have a different tequila every month, you let me know. Hey. You know, I'm here. We're here for each other.
I appreciate
you. You know, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you
Thank
too.
You.
Cheers, guys. And if you haven't come to Mari Chuy's, come check it out here in Reno at Rancharrah.
Yes.
Cheers.